Go.
Hello, I'm Patty, and I'm here to tell you about how to use the hot tub. First of all, it's very cold weather right now. We're getting temperatures that are close to freezing. I'm keeping all the supplies, the hot tub chemicals and the spare filter, in the laundry room in the house, and so that way everything doesn't freeze. And what I want to explain is when you come out just to use the hot tub, you simply lift the cover, and you've got all the controls right here. They're all right here, and you can see the temperature. Right now it's set to 102. And then there's the jets button. You just, once for low, second time for high, third time to turn it off. A light button, and it changes to various colors. You can just cycle through to see which color you like, and then you can turn it off. Then there's, if you wanted the temperature warmer or colder, you just simply push the down button to say bring it down to 100. You probably don't want that, or to take it up. Right now I've got it at 102, and you could go whatever you prefer. The way the cover works is you just flip it over, and then you can slide it back into the carrier, and then when you're in the hot tub you can push it, and that carrier will fold down and fold up. A lot of times I'll just push it into the carrier and I don't even bother folding it down because it's just me by myself. But that's how that works. Okay, now let's say you're coming out to use the hot tub. You just open up the lid, and temperature is what you want, and turn your jets on and turn the light on if it's whatever color you want. You get in, and after you're done using the hot tub, you put in a tablespoon of what's called non-chlorine shock. So I keep a small amount decanted right here just to make it easy. And let's say there were just one person going in the hot tub. Before I get in the hot tub, actually, I even just measure out my tablespoon and put it into here, just so, because it's cold out and I want to make a quick exit. So I'll just have this ready to dump in the hot tub when I'm done. If there were 2 people using the hot tub, then I'm going to use 2 tablespoons and have that ready. And so that's all I'm going to do is after I'm done using the hot tub for my session, I'll have put my right amount, my 1 or 2 tablespoons in there. I'll toss those chemicals into the hot tub and then turn off the light and turn the jets off. Or the jets will probably be off. They cycle off automatically anyway. It's no big deal. And then I leave, just for convenience reasons, I will leave these chemicals right, in this brown container right here. Okay, so that's just what you do on a daily basis. Now, once a week when you come out, you want to check your water chemistry. And so that's where I'm going to use the test strips, and they're all kept inside in the laundry room to keep them at room. The test strips are especially, they say, to keep it at room temperature. That's why I don't want those to be out in the cold. So I pull out a test strip, and I go ahead and I dip, and you go 1, and then you dip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I just did 1 quick dip on the whole thing, and then 5 seconds just on the ending portion. Then you hold the test strip level, and you can see right here, pH is in an okay level. You can tell by the color, so that's acceptable. Total alkalinity is in a good range too. It's right in the okay range. So I don't need to make any adjustments there. If something was off, if total alkalinity was off, I would adjust for that, and then I would adjust for pH. But now I'm going to look at my copper, this is my sanitizer, the copper ions, and I'm going to see if I can have enough light to see it. It looks like it's a 0.5 match. 0.5, let me just check my 0.5. I need to add 8 milliliters. It says right here, I have a cheat sheet that you'll be able to go by that tells you what to do. Like, for instance, if you needed to raise alkalinity, the chemicals are all right in here, and it says alkalinity, and so it would tell you to add your 2 tablespoons if alkalinity is low. You add 2 tablespoons to what you do if alkalinity or pH was low, you get a little bit of water in a container, and then you would put your you'd measure out 2 tablespoons of the powdery crystals that are in here, let that mix up for a minute, and then you would dump it into the hot tub. That's how you would deal with alkalinity or pH, changing those things. But today, it looks like all I need to do is to deal with the sanitizer. It's at 0.5, and it suggests that tells me I need to add 8 milliliters. So in here, I have these containers, and this says blue, and that's for the clean water blue solution. This is a copper ion. And all I'm gonna do is shake it up a little bit. This is the measuring container. It's got the marks on it for milliliters. There's 5 milliliters, there's 10 milliliters. So I'm just gonna go in between that to capture 8 milliliters. About like that amount, okay. It's a little too much, okay. One other thing I should have mentioned earlier, and I just thought of, is when you do come out on a weekly basis, if you've used the hot tub frequently throughout the week, it's just a good idea to swap in the clean filter. I'm just going to show you. It's real easy to do. You just lift this out, set that there, unscrew the existing filter, so that's going to come out, and then you're going to put in the clean filter, screw it, you just clockwise screw that in, put that in. There we go. So that'll be all set with the clean filter, and now we add, I'm going to turn the jets on a little bit. Add the additional sanitizer that was needed this time. And the only other thing I need to add, and you add it, it says here, add it every 2 weeks, and that's 14 milliliters of the product called Purge, Clearwater Purge. So again, I'm just going to shake that a little bit. I'm going to use the provided measuring cup, and I'm going to put in 14 milliliters. Which is almost, okay. Do that. And turn the jets on high so it can cycle around with those chemicals. So the purge is something that you just add every other week. And then what I'll do is we'll pause the video in just a moment, and I'll show you how you go clean the filter.